Well, this week I'm going to be talking about a little app called Wireless Tether. Works great on a G1. It also supports a couple other phones like the Motorola Droid. There's a whole listing of supported phones. There's quite a bit actually. We have this linked out from our website because unfortunately you can't download it from the Android marketplace.
You cannot.
Also, it's banned. You know what I mean? You can't download like I don't think you can download other stuff like this either.
Not good.
So they like to keep a tight control on it.
Well, yeah, it's the internet.
But it is free, and also it requires a rooted phone. So if you don't have root, you're kind of SOL. There are some other pay options that come out there, and there's, of course, with the HTC Evo, you can share, like, what is it, 4 people?
8.
8 people.
You can go up to 8 people on the Evo on the Sprint.
And then then the Samsung Galaxy S, all those variants, I think it's 5 people.
Yeah, and on the, because, like, it was weird because with the Sprint Overdrive, you can do 5 people, but on the Evo, you can do 8.
Yeah.
Which is even cooler. That's
As
like,
you want to say, Evo better.
Yeah, it's like 3 more, which is good. 3 is better than, or 8 is better than 5.
I would agree.
Okay.
Empirically.
I'm glad we can agree on that.
So then back to Wireless Tether.
Yes.
This is really great. If you have, again, a rooted phone, it just comes right up on here when you install it. Again, visit our website, theandroidappshow.com. The show notes for this episode, it'll link right out to to the Google Code page, so you know it's a real official place to get the app. And I've been using it for a while. You can trust it. The only problem you might experience is that if you're an AT&T customer, you're not going to be able to install it because you can't do non-market apps.
Yeah, no kidding.
So what you're looking at now on the video podcast is the website right there. Pretty simple. Google Code is great, but they've got links for all kinds of
it's funny that it's
versions.
on Google Code.
Well, it's an open source project.
I guess, yeah.
I know that's part of the
beauty of Android.
Yeah, well, the beauty of Google, they're so massive that they encompass all kinds of
and they don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, but this app is great. All you have to do is just press the giant green thing that comes right up on here. It looks like a Wi-Fi symbol, and then it starts the tethering automatically. So.
Nice. Yeah.
And for the most part, it's pretty hands-off. If you had just started up the app, then that's going to work for you. But it also offers some access control. So let's see if we can bring this up. And what this will do for you is if you want to just control who it is that can connect, no matter what your password is, no matter what the encryption level is, this will let you check and uncheck boxes. Dave messing around. He's talking about me. This will let you uncheck boxes or check boxes, letting people have access to your Wi-Fi network you're about to create. So, and again, it will kill your battery. So, be very afraid. So it doesn't last that long. The only thing that really works for it is if you have it plugged into a power source, and then it's pretty reliable. And it's really tethering, at least for me anyway, is for that rare occasion when just using your phone really isn't going to do it for you.
With tethering, that was, I had the iPhone, yes, and that was one of the things that I liked about jailbreaking the iPhone was being able to tether. And now I upgraded to this piece of junk, and I can't tether anymore. But,
the iPhone 4.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to have an iPhone, you got to have the latest, right?
Of course.
Totally worth it.
It's like, the iPhone is kind of like a supermodel. Like, it doesn't really do that much, except for look really good and kind of cost a lot of money. So, if there's another supermodel out there, yours is useless.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But it is a pretty good one-trick pony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's okay to be a one-trick pony as long as the trick is really good.
Yeah, and this pulls a lot of tricks.
One of the other quick features I wanted to mention on here, though, well, I guess a couple of them. On the main screen of this app, it shows you your battery temperature, which is one of the things you want to watch out for whenever you go to, pull up the. As soon as you launch it, it's just in one of the corners where you see like the Wi-Fi logo over here in the top right corner, and then over here you got the battery temp in the top left corner. Mine's sitting at 30 Celsius right now.
Not too shabby.
But with this drawing so much battery power, it's kind of bad. Your battery is going to heat up very quickly, so make sure you're careful. Make sure this is centered too.
Yeah.
So we're having all kinds of fun. I don't think we're still quite up at the new studio, but and the last feature I wanted to mention was this actually does support encryption. So if you want to, you can go into setup and check the box that says enable Wi-Fi encryption. We're gonna go all handy cam on this beast.
Yeah, baby. Here we go. Boom. Nice.
Where are we at?
There we go.
So yeah, all you gotta do is check to enable Wi-Fi encryption, and you can put in all the information that you want to set for your network, which includes what the password is. You can change your SSID to something custom. I think right now it just uses Android Tether, like a generic SSID to get a hold of. So it's a pretty feature full app. There's really a lot going on here, but it is, again, it's kind of a little bit out of the mainstream because it requires root for your phone.
Yeah.
So, but if you have a G1, you certainly should root your phone, because the software that's available for it without root is very, very bad. So.
Yeah, no kidding.